The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Scarlet Knights offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will take the field for the first time. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Heckendorf. And that had all the makings of Bud Meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Willis. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Motion from the wideout. The handoff to Johnson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Looking to throw, it's Whitehead. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Toss to the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Heckendorf. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The give out of the gun. Fights off a defender. Gets it out across the 40. Stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Whitehead. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to Johnson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Line is set on 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Powers through the defender. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He slides that just inside the right upright. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on 2nd down from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Whitehead. A little screen to the running back. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Spartans will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give from the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Scanning the field, it's Whitehead. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Whitehead. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Makes the grab. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They try to pop a run on the draw. And to use that stiff arm as a sledgehammer to bludgeon his way to a few extra yards. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as he gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air. It's Whitehead. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on first down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Heckendorf. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Slings it downfield. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. Off and running. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sparty. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. The give. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Rutgers, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Whitehead. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now on the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Here's the pressure. Finds his man. It's Selvia. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Buys a little time with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Whitehead. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Complete, out of the backfield. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying play action. Unloads it left. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Motion from the wide receiver. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're setting up the screen. Nice move there. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Whitehead. Looking for the score. And that one's incomplete. And the Scarlet Knights will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.